Okay, we're live. Hello, guys. We haven't been talking for like 30 minutes now, maybe an hour. So how are you guys today?
Yep, it's all rigged.
Good.
It's good. How are you, Bluxen?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just chilling. So this is Good Morning UK, the talk show. So hope you, yeah. I'm here with Bluxen and Charles. They're Charles, the leader of the Conservative Party, and Bluxen is the chairman of the UKIP. I couldn't get Nan here today, or Sean, but I'm here representing Labour, so yay. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, he's getting pulled over. Oh, he's just zooming past us.
Oh no, he's pulling out in front of us.
Okay. That's weird. Okay. So how do you guys feel that your parties are doing right today? Are they doing pretty well as well?
Campaigning for Conservatives is very, very good as right now.
That's good.
I've been campaigning quite a lot in Eastbrook. I've been getting a lot of members inside the party, so not bad at all. And that should increase within the few coming days.
That's good. What about you, Blake? Bluxen.
Well, I take a very hands-off approach with UKIP. I like to mainly let them do what they're doing.
How do you feel they're coming along?
Jackson's done pretty well, in my opinion, given that he's building a party from essentially the ground up.
That's good.
Which is basically,
you
know, he's got to try and live up to Jamie's legacy at the moment.
Alright. That's always something harsh to live up to. So, you guys feel that the political landscape is kind of coming back to life then? After the military jumped up?
I don't think it is as harsh as it was last year, but it is coming to life a little bit. It's been revitalised, so I wouldn't like it to be as what it was last year. Primarily because it is a slanderous campaign for all of the parties involved.
Okay. So then, how do you guys feel that how adverts affect the parties? Do you feel they're a little bit harsh at last election term, or how do you feel about them?
Previously, they have been very, very harsh. Any campaign for a Roblox Lego game shouldn't be as intricate or harsh for certain individuals.
That's true.
But then again,
do you feel the campaigning last election cycle was a little bit too rough and caused some problems, or?
No, I don't think it was a problem. Actually, I think it kind of boosted a bit of activity because it aggravated. But I just think it isn't very good morally, and it can demotivate those party leaders that are being harassed, and also the cabinet members, and members of parliament.
All right. Do you have anything to add to that, Bloke, or? Nothing at all? Alright. Bluxen. There, Bluxen.
Sorry, I had a bit of a bug there.
Alright, how do you feel about all that?
He's right. I wouldn't necessarily agree there is a good for activity. It breeds toxicity, and it's just people trying to do each other over one by one.
Alright.
You need to kind of avoid that toxicity, otherwise people are just gonna get doxed, and it gets fucking stupid and petty at that point.
Then do you guys agree that the Electoral Commission does enough to prevent all this, or?
I think there's good intentions in the Electoral Commission, but they can't really have powers in media. So that comes with a lot of issues. But when it comes to actually representing the country, I think it's pretty good. They do a pretty good job at that, especially for their independence in the council and the House. Sorry, say that again. the House of Lords.
Alright. So, yeah. Do you have anything you want to ask each other, or do you just want to switch topics?
Switch topics, but if blokes would like to, come forward with points, I'm more than happy to talk about them.
Ooh, this is a nice little cafe. I like the decoration of it. Sorry, you cut out there, Blook.
Oh, barely anybody knows it's here.
I like the little decor on it. Like, you see this? This is some serious shit right here.
Yeah, if you wanna go walk around the rest of the village.
So yeah, Eastbrook has been coming along nicely.
To be quite honest, Eastbrook's been disrupting quite a lot of activity. When we had London and I don't know how to pronounce it, Gidley. I'm Scottish, don't blame me.
I think a big part is no one can put their buildings up in Eastbrook anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's partly due to Company's House being a complete mess whilst we get Guild Leader.
Oh. Me too, start moving on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a complete mess. Like, the entire structure of the actual Company's House is a mess when it comes to the roles and what its actual job and purpose is. And also a lot of the companies attached and linked to Company's House, a large majority of them are inactive, and only a few, if none, are actually operating in Eastbrook.
Yeah, the map needs to be done first in its entirety before Company's House could even consider letting people sell things.
Yeah, it's been a little bit weird. So, the Company's House needs some help. Like, the whole Department of Business, the idea was good, but it essentially took the job from from the Treasury's house and put it onto a different department. So the Treasury house has no real need to be there anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of redundant.
Yeah.
And no one knew who to follow or where to go. Like, registration for businesses stopped, and the support for businesses stopped.
That is quite a big problem. I think it's very difficult for businesses to get involved in the United Kingdom. There's a weird application for the Company's House, so you need to go through the Chartered Exchequer, and for many banks and other companies, for vendors, you need to go through the Governor, which we don't have.
Yep, and the big thing is they removed I'm trying to think of it. They removed the job center. That was
the job center Trello was really good.
Yeah, it was an amazing thing for companies with a few supporters, and it was advertised over and over again. And then it went away for a period of 2 months. You didn't have any opportunity to get your voice out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Job Centre was very good, but it was a Labour idea, and in a lot of cases didn't work out. There was some forms of activity in some of the staff, which led to a lot of disruption when it came to employment. But overall, I think it should be up to the members of the community to, find an employment.
Yeah, I was gonna start a job center of my own, and then it got shut down. I did a bunch of things on the side from CTM and Suffolk College. I opened up the UK Stock Exchange, a couple other different companies in the UK Yellow Pages. All of them got shut down because they weren't deemed acceptable for some reason. They were perfect companies. They had logos, they had a business model, just marked didn't want them up. Which I think that's a big problem with what the current system is now. It's very dependent on a singular person's voice of what's acceptable or not.
Yeah.
What do you guys
think? For the job centre one. All I can really say for that is that was understandably shut down because that's an extension of the Department of Work and Pensions. It's a government-owned company.
Mm-hmm.
You've done that. They wouldn't have been able to do it in the future.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
But considering it's a extension of the Department of Work and Pension, allowed you to make Job Center Plus.
It would be nice to have the Job Center back again and have it actually be advertised. You know, it would be a really nice thing if the private business employment channel, we could post in there more than once every 2 weeks. That would be very nice, but we can't really control that. You know what I mean?
Well, an idea for the companies,
Implementation.
which servers have an idea, is to create conferences 2 times per month, and that should generally promote good ideas for UK businesses, but it can also give opportunities for the government to find better ways of finding employment for citizens.
We could have a mall open. We could definitely have a mall open that offers services. You know what I mean? Instead of having to pay like 750 Robux per like shop opening, like that's an outrageous price for a small shop.
I agree with that, but if you're talking about Eastbrook and having a mall, it's a little bit difficult.
So we could teleport to a different place. We could build up the mall like facade, and then just when you walk in, you get teleported to a different place.
Well, that's not up to the developers. I mean, His Majesty's government, they can't really force upon the developers to create things in Eastbrook or anywhere else. We can't force for them to build London.
That's why they should really work with the Mayoral Council, because they can ask the developer for things, but ultimately the developers choose. But they can work with them. It'd be nice to have like a little mall or something where people can actually shop.
Well, it depends who asks for it. Underdog let it slip early, and he was very. He chose his words rather perfectly, but he said that whatever legislation Eastbrook Council passes, the developers are obligated to put it in.
Alright.
And that was his exact quote. So
it'd be nice if it was.
No.
It would be very nice.
Well, I mean, I suppose because it is Eastbrook Council, it is specifically for that game, they should be obligated in previous terms of government for members of Parliament, Prime Minister, and opposition leaders. We've been unable to do that, so I think that the Council in that aspect is very good for implementing ideas for the game. But overall, I don't think Eastbrook is very good for UK activity. I think it was a lot better when we had London.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at that from a government point of view, right? Well, I was a developer, and then Joseph hit the nail on the head like really well in the UK chat the other days. When you're building London, you're either fucking around with it, or you've got to build it to a T. There's like no room for messing about. You have to build it accurately.
Yeah.
And it gets really sickening for the developers when you have to build something.
With the last London was that it was built off scale. You know what I mean? Like everything was too big. It was too spacious. There was too much room. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing. We had a good London, and it was like everything like that. There was more to do with it, and then everyone was just like, "No, we want old London back." I'm lagging. I can't do this.
I think a lot of it is that Roblox, the union aspect of Roblox, isn't very good for very complex structures.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, so they can't really do much with the way things lag, and the fact of unioning doesn't really help either way, because it takes the strain off the RAM and puts it onto the graphics card to render. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So loading into a game is even it's going to be laggy either way. You just have to live with it.
I mean, with London, it is quite a big issue. Just the development of Eastbrook and still are developing on it. And it's going to be more difficult than that now that we've implemented a council for Eastbrook. So I don't think any London games are going to be coming up very soon.
Honestly, if we can make Eastbrook really nicely, I don't see a problem with having this Eastbrook.
No, but I think that coming into immigration have no idea where Eastbrook even is, which is Bury in Manchester. It's not very interesting to click on. It's not very interesting to play, and it's kind of unfamiliar. There's no large landmarks to enjoy and see. It's very difficult for immigration more members to come in.
One thing I wish Eastbrook did have was a place for Parliament to meet, or like the council to meet, just to boost activity on the map. That would be very nice. It'd be very nice to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, Eastbrook is based off an actual place in Manchester, so it does kind of need to be accurate. I mean, like for
well, it's not actually. Eastbrook itself as a borough of Manchester, it's lots of things around Manchester, but the name itself isn't actually it's not named after a place.
Yeah, but I mean, the general area is kind of based on some place. I mean,
like if you were to go accurately to the real Eastbrook, it's actually a borough of Bradford in Yorkshire. So I mean, it's better dev-wise because we're getting more out of it than say we would have. Because devs are able to experiment and implement more.
One thing I have to
otherwise, it'd just be like, oh, redo Downing Street, or you need to rescale London Eye.
We are going to be ending the podcast in about a minute or two. So, yeah. Any final thoughts on anything that we've said today, or?
No, not really. I don't think there's any conflicting views, which is quite good. I'm quite happy with that. So we shouldn't have any issues in Parliament.
Alright. Do you think Parliament will be formed without Parliament this time, or?
Sorry.
Do you think Parliament's going to be formed without issue this time, or?
Nah, no without issues. I'm just not like major issues. Except for the party have similar ideals because they're both right-wing leaning. So I don't think there should be major issues in there, and hopefully with the chats and blocks we've just had and itself, we do have similar ideas, and that should come to fruition in Parliament when it comes to legislation.
Alright, anything you'd like to add, Luxon?